my guess is that most of you will make it through this area pretty quickly. Some of you may need some extra practice, and that's fine. Take your time. This whole class today is about learning the game, learning the controls, getting practice. But some of you, I think, will make it through very quickly. So I want to jump ahead and kind of show you what's next. I'm going to do something that you can't do. I'm a teacher, so I actually kind of have, I call it teacher magic in this game. So I can do things that you can't do. So I'm going to show you my first little bit of teacher magic. I am going to warp magically ahead to the next area just to show you what to do there if you get there. So I've just magically teleported myself to this training house. So you'll eventually get here, and inside this training house is an obstacle course. So this is your chance. After you've learned, you know, how to move, how to run, how to jump, that kind of thing, this is your chance to really show me what you've learned and see and get some practice.
Is that where the maze is?
No, the maze, you probably won't even get to the maze today. So let's go in and see what to do. The first thing, it says jump up these stairs. So you can see it's like I made a little staircase here.
Oh, that's hard.
So,
that's easy.
Well, you know what? We're gonna, you know what? It looks easy, but if you've never played this kind of game, it can be hard. Watch, I'm gonna try to go up and, oh wait, I went right off. Okay, wait a minute, so here's the stairs, so I'll kind of go up and, wait, I fell off again. It's hard. One trick. Do you see there's some crosshairs right in the middle of the screen, that little white plus? That shows you what's exactly in front of you, what's right ahead of you. So if you're standing here and try to jump up the stairs, do you see that the crosshairs are a little bit off? You want to put them right on the stairs.
Right there.
Alright, and now if I press forward and jump, I have to be careful because you might get off center, so I'll put it back in the middle, forward and jump, and we made it. So now we'll go to the next thing. So I'm going to jump down here, and there's a ladder over here. We're going to climb the ladder. Be careful. I've seen a lot of other kids sort of get caught on these fences, because if you try to walk over the ladder, and you're like, oh, why isn't it working? Why can't I move? You have to, sometimes you just need to take a step back, look down, see what's in front of you, move around. Ladders are pretty easy. You just keep pressing forward, you keep pressing W, and you'll go right up. Okay, so the next challenge is there's a little gap. You see?
Yeah.
I have to jump over it. Before we were just jumping up. This is jumping over something.
What if you fall inside?
Well, if you fall inside, if you forget to jump or do it too late, you'll fall down and, oh my goodness, now all I see is brown, I don't know which way to go, and oh wait, there's a sign. Let's walk over to the sign. Climb here. Oh, there's a ladder back to the top.
Smart.
Yeah, and you can try again. Make sure you're going the right way. You should always see there's water over there, head towards the water. Don't accidentally jump back, try to go backwards. So here, let's try. I'm going to run and jump. And I made it. Now
over this large gap.
It's a larger gap. It's further. So let's try this one.
It's lower. It's lower.
It is lower, but it's still a harder jump. Let's try. I don't always do this the first time. Let me see if I make it. Oh no, I didn't make it. I was actually trying to make it.
That way. Try again.
So yeah. Oh, good. There's a helpful sign. Try again. I'm here.
That's the other one's gonna be like a giant. Face the wall.
Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna try to jump right as I'm on the edge, but just before I fall off. So let's see. Oh, I made it this time. Good. So now we have to learn how to swim, which is pretty easy. I'm gonna jump up here, hold space to float.
What happens if you don't float?
Well, you'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna jump in, and you see I just sink. And now you see. It's a little nerve-wracking, right? There's bubbles that are disappearing. But remember, we're in a totally safe world. In fact, I want to show you. Let's let the bubbles run out. And we're fine. We're not drowning. We're not losing hearts. Safe world. So, okay, space. It's the same button to jump as it is to swim. But, oh, wait. If I just press it, nothing happens. I have to hold it, and I'll float right to the top. Start bobbing around. And then I press W at the same time. Now, you're going to have to be pressing a lot of keys at once. I want to show you something. Look at the keyboard here. I want you to see that your fingers can reach W and your thumb press space at the same time. Try to always keep this hand, or this one if you're a lefty, Is there any lefties in here? No. No? All righties? Okay. You're a lefty. Okay. And the game's probably a little easier to play righty, so let's stick with that. If you're comfortable that way. So you can do this with this hand, and that keeps this hand always free to be on the mouse. This hand should always be on the mouse. And by the way, if you forget some of the controls, I have this sheet of paper. This is on the bulletin boards all the way around the room. All right. This will always. Excuse me. Okay. So let's hold down space. Let's go over here, and we're out. Now there's some more water. Look at this water. This water is nice and calm, easy to swim in. But look at this water.
It's a waterfall.
It's flowing. It's like a river, right? This is a lot harder to swim in. Look, if I just jump in here and take my hands off the controls, look, I'm getting swept away. But it's the same swimming controls. I'm going to hold down space and push forward. And you kind of have to work on it. Imagine it. You're like swimming against the current as hard as you can. Have you guys ever seen pictures of a salmon swimming up the streams, up the waterfall?
You got it.
That's kind of what you have to do. And I made it. And I'm just going to coast to the end.
You made it. What does you made it?
So it means you made it to the end of the training house.
That was fun.
I'm going to jump out. And look, so here's the other side of the training house. We just came all the way from one side of the building to the other. If you can make it to this end, I'm hoping that all of you can make it to the end of the training house today. I don't know because we don't have a lot of time. If you do make it to the end, some of you will make it to the end. Our experts will make it to the end, I bet. The next area is inside here. It's this big brick area. I actually call this the playground. There's a lot of things to see and explore and little secrets to discover. So if you finish the training house, you can go to the playground, except there's a problem. Let's look at the problem. Let's go to the door. This door right here in this little tunnel. Right? There's a switch. There's like a lever that opens the door. And you've got to look around for it. It may be close to the door. It may not be close to the door. You are going to have to do a little exploring to figure out how to get into the playground. Okay? Okay, so that's all I want to show you. So let's talk about how we're going to get started and how we're going to get to the computer. I'm going to, one by one, hand out name cards. And you'll take it, you'll pick a computer, but not just any computer. Remember when we saw that other player when I logged in number 2, it's a girl? The even number computers are girls. 2, 4, 6. If you're a girl, sit at an even number computer. The odd number computers are boys. So if you're a boy, sit at an odd number computer. 1, 3, 5. Do we understand?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go.